નમસ્તે, હું આદર્શ છું. વેલકમ ટુ આદર્શ એજ્યુકેશન સોસાયટી.
Hello students, today we are going to learn standard 6th subject English grammar lesson number 26 figures of speech. As you know the students, in our previous videos we completed some teaching points related to figures of speech. In that teaching points we learned about what is a figure of speech. Then we learned different types of figure of speech. First one is the assonance we studied, then euphemism studied, then after ironing we studied, and now today in this video we have to understand about hyperbole. Hyperbole, figure of speech. Now what is this in hyperbole? We have to understand about it. Hyperbole means what and which type of things arise in hyperbole. Okay, hyperboles are overstatement used to exaggerate some emotion or event or to glorify otherwise insignificant things. What is the use of hyperbole here? Hyperboles are overstatement. It is a one type of overstatement. Overstatement किसे बोलते हैं पता है ना आपको? एक टाइप का overstatement है. Used to exaggerate some emotion, जिससे हम अपनी emotion, overstatement है जिससे हम अपनी emotion दिखा सकते हैं, जिससे हम अपनी exaggerate some emotion or event or to glorify otherwise insignificant things. और कोई insignificant things happen हो गई उसे दिखाने के लिए हम hyperbole यूज करते हैं. Which type of figure of speech we used at that time? Hyperboles. So that type of situation we saw by the hyperbole figure of speech. Something or okay, understand? Hyperboles are used in situation where emphasis has to be made over something. Hyperboles are used in situation where emphasis we have to put stress on that something. Emphasizing has to be made over something or some incident. कोई भी सम इंसिडेंट और एक्सीडेंट हुआ है उसके ऊपर हमें कुछ एक्सागरेट कहना है, भार देके कुछ इमोशन हमारी दिखानी है उस टाइम पे. और इन केस ऑफ इमोशनल अपसर्ज, और हम जब इमोशनल अपसेटेड होते हैं उस टाइम पे जब हम हमारी इमोशंस दिखाने के लिए हाइपरबोल यूज करते हैं. एग्जाम्पल इज गिवन हियर. विद दैट एग्जाम्पल वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट इट. Oh, the smell of blood, all the perfumes of Arabia cannot sweeten this little hand. Here one expression is given here. See, speech of some persons is given here. Speech of one character of Shakespeare's drama, Macbeth's sentences is taken here. Oh, the smell of blood. Oh, the smell of blood. All the perfume of Arabia cannot sweeten this little hand. Oh, the smell of blood on my hand. All the perfumes of Arabia cannot sweeten this here. All of the perfume of Arabia. If any perfume is used, but smell of blood is not gone away on my hand. उसका मतलब ये होता है. Now downside meaning of that statement is given here. See, in this situation, Lady Macbeth has murdered King Duncan and her hand is stained with his blood. At that time, this speech is spoken by Lady Macbeth. उसने क्या किया था? किंग डंकन का खून कर दिया था. And her hand is stained with his blood. और उसके हाथ उसके खून से रंगे हुए थे. The shock of the murder is so great that she feels that her hand permanently stained with it. और जो उसने मर्डर किया था उसका उसे इतना झटका लगा था कि वो ऐसा थिंक कर रही थी, वो अपनी इमोशन ऐसे दिखा रही थी कि जैसे उसके हाथ खून से रंगे हैं जो जिंदगी भर नहीं जाने वाले, वो दाग उसकी जिंदगी भर नहीं जाने वाला है. ऐसी सिचुएशन उसने यहाँ पे अपनी स्पीच में दिखाई है. सो वी कैन से दैट शी यूज्ड हियर हाइपरबोल्स. उसने हाइपरबोल यूज किया था. अंडरस्टैंड स्टूडेंट अबाउट हाइपरबोल. नाउ बेस्ड ऑन दैट लिटिल एक्सरसाइज वी हैव टू डू. Exercise now based on hyperboles, figure of speech, we have to do one little exercise, exercise D. Exercise D is heading is given here. Look at the following examples of hyperbole and explain them. Here downside examples of hyperboles, figure of speech sentences is given. We have to read it, then we have to explain the meaning of that sentence. वो सेंटेंस का मीनिंग हमें एक्सप्लेन करना है. So I read the question sentences from your textbook and I write the answers here. You have to complete all the answers. So open your grammar textbook, page number 100, and keep attention here. Exercise D. First sentence I read from the textbook. See here. I cried 1,000 times thinking of you. I cried 1,000 times thinking of you. Here, one sentence with hyperbole is given here. I cried 1,000 times thinking of you. मैंने तेरे आपके बारे में सोच के हजारों बार मैं रड़ा, रोया. Okay? So now what's it? Now we have to write the meaning of that sentence. What is the meaning of that sentence? I have been crying a lot. Crying a lot. Thinking about you. I have been crying a lot thinking about you. Okay, understand student? It is the meaning of first sentence given in your textbook. Now second one we have to do. All tiredness and exhaustion was lost in the $1 million smiles of his kids. All tiredness and exhaustion was lost in the $1 million smile of his kids. जो उसका थकान थी वो अपने बच्चों की मुस्कान देख के सब कुछ क्लियर हो जाता है. So what is the meaning of here? Use the hyperbole. Can you understand? When he saw his kids smiling, he felt fresh. He felt fresh from his tiredness. And exhaustion Okay. Next is this was because their smiles were more valuable. Than money for me. उसके लिए पैसे से भी कीमती थी उसके बच्चों की स्माइल्स. ओके. नाउ थर्ड सेंटेंस you have to understand about it. Third sentence is given here. See, grandma is as old as history. Grandma is as old as history. History के जितने grandma old थे. It is used as a hyperbole. What is the meaning of that sentence? Can you identify? So it should become like that. Grandma is very old. उसका इसका मतलब क्या होता है? ग्रैंडमा बहुत बुड्ढे। It is the meaning of third sentence. Now fourth sentence we have to understand. He felt every bone in his body broken. He felt every bone in his body is broken. Which is the meaning of that hyperbole? Can you understand? Every bone in. Every bone in his body. His body was paining. Was paining very badly. Very badly. So meaning of that fourth sentence become like that. Every bone in his body was paining very badly. इसका मतलब ये होता है. Now sentence number 8. I was so tired I could have dropped dead. I was so tired I could have dropped dead. What is the meaning of that sentence? Sentence number 3. So meaning of that, I felt extremely tired. Extremely tired. I felt extremely tired. The meaning of that fifth sentence, I was so tired I could have dropped dead. इसका मतलब क्या होता है? I felt extremely tired. मैं खूब थका हुआ. मैं ज़्यादा थका हुआ हूँ. So students, here we complete our exercise T. You have to write all the answers as written on the board. जो मैंने लिखा है वैसे ही आपको आंसर कंप्लीट करना है. With that, our exercise D and our lesson number 26 figures of speech over here. Remaining lessons we have to see in our next video lesson.
Thank you for joining us